Kia ora whānau. Alright, so excuse the mess, I'm still building. That's my kitchen bench, that's my sink, antique sink. It's my self-containment setup, so I'm hoping to get away with this. That's just I think it's a 32 to 40mm adapter into some grey water pipe. S-bend for the trap. This one is the vent, so you don't get gravitation, it's not gargling up, and any smell from the grey water is released out of the vehicle. That's fresh water. I haven't got this mounted properly, that's just running up the top, but that's actually going to be drilled up there and hidden, coming to that little machine there, which we're also going to put a nice sticker on, wood style or something, which is just a little battery operated water pump. So give it a try. Doing the job. So alright, I'll pull that, it should start coming through there, which it does, and that's not sealed up properly yet, but should be a bit of air coming out of there, but once that's sealed that'll be coming through there. And I'll put some expandable foam in that big hole and just seal it in. Rechargeable batteries that'll charge up off solar, so the initial, batteries and whatnot, but they're reusable, so they're not use once and chuck out batteries. It's all sort of eco-friendly to a degree. Recycled wood, recycled zinc, all this stuff's new. You can, you got to get that, and whatnot. Opaque hose, so no sun will cause algae. Trap, a little bit of water coming through here just now, I just noticed, so I'll chuck a hose clamp on that and we'll be sorted. Sweet. Alright, take two at self-containment. We did we spoke to the NZMCA, whatever, the guy that does it. The guy's a bit of a flog. Anyways, got this going again. So I've got some water in there. I just had to go get some hose clamps and all that stuff I was trying to scrimp out on, being a tight bugger, I am. Anyways, it's all fully watertight now. Got the water trap, and I've got a good male-female coupling, so we can just uncouple that, switch the lid over, and all that jazz, just nice and easy, so it's not moving. It makes sense the way he said it anyway. It's just when you're screwing hoses and stuff on and off all the time, they tend to fray and perish. So we just use the coupling, nice and easy. The other thing I had to do was just strap down that toilet. So I've got just going to anchor them down to the ground with those. I'll modify the sides of them, so I'll take a strap and one that side, and we're going to do the same with this water too, because that's about 90 kgs of water there. Hit the brakes and that's going to keep sort of travelling through your caravan and bugger you up. Yeah, so that's me little electric water tap, and see how she goes now. Beautiful. So that will achieve NZMCA self-containment regulations. So we got fresh water, grey water, because there's 5 of us. I think it's 12 litres per person for 3 days. Fresh water, grey water, 60 litres of each. You only have to have the fresh water ones full of water too, so keep that in mind if you're going to go for self-containment. Don't go filling your grey water up, because that's 40 kgs of weight. Your grey water is purely after the fresh water's been used and discarded that it becomes grey water. You don't have to carry that weight. which is so I've heard a few people saying you got to fill them up. You absolutely do not, because you got to dump them somewhere, and you can only dump it in you know, permitted areas, waste stations and whatnot. So we've got the reset for the test tomorrow, and that will cover it. Actually, the only other thing they did say is for this vent here, this has to go up to what they call the flood line, which is the top of your sink. So I've got to put a couple more holes in my nice wooden bench and just loop it up, bring it up to this level here, and then loop it back down and out of the vehicle again. So I just bought another piece of pipe, kinetic marine grade quick couple, that just screws in. They just slot on the end there, screws over, nice and quick and watertight. And that's it, self-containment done and dusted, sorted. I was stressing out about it. I thought it was going to be a big deal, but it's actually quite a simple thing. And that's it, you know. So you just need a toilet, even when your bed's made. And that's to do with campers, you know, because a lot of campers sort of fold out the bed and put the toilet away. You just have to have access to your toilet all the time, which is a bit hard if you want to turn a small wagon into a camper. And get self-containment. So we're in a caravan, so we got the room. So I've built this bathroom here. It's looking a bit bodgy at the morning. My daughter's actually copping a squat, testing it out. But that's nice and roomy enough to do whatever you got to do in there. Grey water, fresh water, stowed on board. When I start travelling around, to be honest, I'm probably going to biff those in the back of my car anyway, just to reduce the weight. And that's it. I'm going to eat my juicy now. These things are delicious.
Tropical flavour.
Yeah, and that's it. Cheers.